So as you can see, I'm still doing my hair, but oh boy, even more drama now. So basically what happened is the Independent has reported that black people in the UK 21 times more likely to have their university applications investigated. Now these figures were exposed by UCAS, and you know the Independent is always one of the first ones to talk about it. So let me go. So it says black students seeking a place at university are 21 times more likely to have their applications investigated. For suspected false or missing information than their white counterparts. The data from the UCAS Admissions Service has prompted accusations from Labour of institutional racism. Now, this isn't a surprise to me at all. It's just more drama. Because last year, what happened last year was basically, it came out that black applicants to university are, I believe it was 5 times more likely to have their applications rejected compared to 5 times more likely to have their applications rejected compared to white and Asian people. Now, Asian people are more likely to have theirs rejected compared to white people, but they are above black people in terms of having their applications go through. But black people are not only likely to have their applications rejected to university, they're also, now it turns out, 21 times more likely to, compared to white people, to have their applications investigated. And to further read, it says the data shows that 419 black British applicants to undergraduate courses last September were highlighted as a cause for concern compared to 181 white British applicants, despite there being far fewer black applicants. Now you may be thinking, does those statistics rank? It's basically saying that despite there being less black applicants, they're far more likely to have their stuff investigated. And it just makes you think, oh, so how come you can't use that same energy to check? How come you can't use that same energy to check white British people? They said it was only 181 people. I'm like, are you actually mad? Just 181 compared to, what was it, 419? I'm not surprised, because institutional racism is such a big thing. It is actually, in this country, it is so damn ridiculous. And it just makes you think that, oh boy, do you not... Just makes you think, really, like, geez, like, living in this country is so hard. I mean, you're dealing with institutional racism. You're dealing with institutional racism when you're at university, when you're at primary school, when you're at high school. It's just like, damn, can black people breathe? Like, can we actually breathe? Because at this point, you're just basically... At this point, it's just like, what are we living for? Because with the whole Windrush scandal that literally blew up last week, and every couple of months you just have to read about how a black woman has been fired from her job because she chose to wear her hair natural or in locks, or she had her hair in box braids. And then when you think about it, not many people are being fired from their jobs or suspended from school because of hairstyles, and now black people are literally being scrutinized even more, like investigating our investigating our university applications. So you mean to tell me your racism is that deep? I mean, okay, fair enough. They do have to check your application over. And that's what UCAS is there for. Because unless UCAS has checked your application over, it's not going to be sent forward to the universities as well. It's not even going to be sent forward to the universities, but I'm just literally tired of it. Tired. I always like to make sure I put a little bit of extra on my ends because they're so dry. But I'm just tired of the nonsense. I'm so tired of the nonsense. And yes, I do use hair grease. I use Fantasia's Herbal Grow. This really works on my hair. I don't use it on my scalp. The only bit in my scalp I use it is here and around there. That's it. But I use it on my hair because it seals in moisture like you wouldn't believe. So yeah, this is what I like to do. But I only use like a tiny amount. I don't use a lot because my hair's low porosity and I'm not trying to deal with that. This is just to last me a week because I wash my hair once a week and I usually typically tend to do a style that will last me the week. Though as the weather has been warming up, I've been leaving my hair out more. But then it's another thing because like having natural hair is policed. Being policed just going to university, I'm just over all the bullshit. Frankly, over all of it. And it's just like, what more can black people do? Do you like hate us that bad? You've clearly shown that you want the elderly black people out of this country. Yeah, you've clearly shown all of that. It's like we spend our time working to build up countries and we spend our time trying to improve ourselves by going to university. By going to university to improve ourselves, to get a degree, to contribute to this economy that doesn't even care. Sorry. They just don't care. They don't care. And it's something that you have to learn to deal with, because otherwise you would go literally crazy. Seriously. I'm not surprised there is a rise of black people who are dealing with mental health issues in this country, considering the way they get treated. And I'm not even joking. People are just... they treat you bad and then they tell you to get over it and stop complaining about it, and racism doesn't exist, it's all in your mind. And it's like you try to tell the majority who are white people that racism does exist, and to be fair to them, some of them do admit it, but it's just like the racist ones are so in denial. And I'm like, how can you be in denial about something that's right in front of your face? And if you like pre-statistics like this, and then they will try and come up with an excuse like, oh, it's probably not racism, or you're probably just making it up anyway. But you see, the thing is, when you apply for university on UCAS, on the application form, one of the first few pages before you even do your personal statement says you have to put your ethnic origin. So obviously, when I applied for university back in when was it? April 2016 to do my course that I'm doing now, social care and health studies, I had to put my ethnic origin on there. And before, back in the day, when you used to apply, you used to have the option, you could opt out of putting it, but now you can't. They've removed it, so you have no choice to put your ethnic origin, and that is a problem, because now because you have no choice to opt out, it's like they can target you. Once they know you're black, that's it, they're targeting you. They can either reject your application as soon as they see you're black, or they can flag you up for investigation. And sometimes it just makes you think that, oh, but yet it could be the white person whose application is the one that's in the wrong, but yours the one that gets just gets the issue, you know. So frankly, I'm over it. I'm over all the nonsense. Being a black person in the UK in 2018 is so hard. You really don't understand. It is so hard. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about the Independence article. I will post the link. If you choose to go read it yourself, I will post the link. So, yep, like, subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts. How much more black people are supposed to tolerate from this country? I mean, they're trying to kick us out. They're trying to tell us, they're trying to reject us from universities. They're trying to damage young black boys in schools. I mean, telling them that they won't amount to nothing. I mean, how much more bullshit can we handle, really? So, you know, let me know your thoughts, please. Bye.